think you are doing great. The other day I have sent you the notes for the lesson, The World of Growing Knowledge. Children, I think you all copied that notes. And according to the governmental book, that is your state syllabus book, they have reduced so many topics, subtopics. For example, in your book, this book, Environmental Studies book, in that lesson, natural resources. Okay, that lesson, natural, and first lesson, whichever I have taken you, that is community, family and community. That lesson, no need of reading that lesson. And so children, don't read that lesson, family and community. But today what I am taking, that is natural resources. In that lesson also, they have deleted so many things. Okay, in that natural resources, in that water, it's not, water is deleted, renewable resources is deleted, solar energy, soil, all that is deleted, but only forest is there. And so children, only forest is included in that natural resources lesson according to the governmental. So in that lesson, I am going to start today with the topic forest. Okay, it is in your page number 65. Page number 65, forest. As you all know, what is forest? What is forest, children? Forest, you know, it is a natural resources. It is the gift given by God. It is one of the natural resources. Forest means what? Forest, it is a large area, vast area, thickly covered with varieties of trees and plants. Okay, it is home to different animals, different plants, different insects and different birds. They take up their shelter in the forest. Forest is of great importance. Okay, it is very, very important. Okay, it gives us so many beneficiary things also. Forest can be conserved by restricting unnecessary felling of trees, cutting of trees. Okay, so now example, if somebody will tell, I have grown so many trees and plants near my house, next to me, nearby me. Can you tell that is a forest? No, it is not said to be a forest. You will tell it as a park or a garden. Okay, but whereas a forest, it is a huge part. Okay, huge area, thickly covered with varieties of trees and plants or animals or birds or insects, whatever it is there. So plants, it is, they are the sources of livelihood for many people. People living in forest, people living in the forest, it is their livelihood. How it is livelihood? They get shelter, isn't it? They get shelter, they get firewood, they get food, they get medicine, leaves and bamboo for making stuffs, etc. So these are all very useful for the people who are living in the forest. Moreover, furniture, from where you are making furniture, it is giving you wood. Wood is converted into furniture. Children, so forest is very, very important. One thing, forests prevent soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Soil erosion means it is washing or blowing away of the topmost soil. When the rain water is coming so speedily, what will happen? All the topmost soil will go away. All the minerals present in the soil will be washed away. It has been carried away by the rainwater, the flood. Okay, that is only soil erosion. Okay, now what is the use of the trees? Trees gives out oxygen, okay, and increase its quality in the atmosphere. Whenever you don't have wind, what you will do? You will go and stand near the tree. When the leaves are shaking, you will feel so relaxed, isn't it? You say, oh, nice breeze is coming, isn't it? It's giving you oxygen. The trees are giving you oxygen. Forest is very, very important. It is very valuable natural resources. But nowadays what is happening? Men, they are destroying that. They are cutting off the forest for their use, for their own use, or governmental use, isn't it? They are cutting off the trees. It is causing forest fires, etc. Cutting down trees, branches, causing forest fire, etc. So many things they are cutting down the trees, and whatever it is done, so they cutting the trees, and it is not good. It is a disadvantage for the environment. People want to construct roads or buildings or cultivation of lands because population is more in our country. Little children, or India is a second populated country. So because the population is more, then they wanted more food. So what they will do? They are cutting down the forest and making that into a cultivable land. Okay, for that also they are deforesting. They are cutting the trees. They are cutting the trees because of the cultivation of the people, because of overpopulation. They want food. Then where will their food go? With a limited land. And so they are destroying the forest areas, and they are making it for cultivation. Okay. So now, do all the trees, do all the forests have the similar trees? No. All forests does not have similar types of trees. There are different types of trees. Can you name some of the trees? Can you name? Yes, you can name it. You can tell banyan tree, neem tree, mango tree, sandalwood tree, then mahogany tree, or bamboo tree. All these you can see it in a forest. So all the forests will not have the same trees. They will have different varieties of trees. Okay. Now next it is, I will tell about, that is Salumarada Timmakka. We all know Salumarada Timmakka. She is a proud daughter of Karnataka. She is known as Vriksha Mate. What is Vriksha? Vriksha means tree. Mara. Vriksha. Mara. So they are called as Vriksha Mata throughout the country. When you come to know about Salumarada Timmakka, she is known as Vriksha Mata, tree, mother of all the trees. Okay. So now, she was the daughter of Vijayamma and Chikkarangayya of Gubbi Taluk. She was the daughter of Vijayamma and Chikkarangayya of Gubbi Taluk, Tumakuru district. Timmakka was married to Bikkala Chikkayya. She was married to Chikkayya and village and stayed there. Later on, she had planted and protected banyan tree besides a road from a village. So she has planted so many trees. But what she will do? There was no water facility. But what this poor lady used to do? She used to carry the water from long distance, and she used to water the plant. She was watering the plant. She was taking care of the plants as her own children. She considered the trees and plants to be her children. Considering these trees as her children, Timmakka dedicated her entire life. Okay? She dedicated her entire life. Hence, centurion Timmakka is called as Salumarada Timmakka. Salumarada means it is arranged in a row. Salumarada Timmakka. Her name was Timmakka, but Salumarada means she planted the tree in order. Okay? Salu in a line. She planted the trees. Okay? So the government of Karnataka has declared a project called Salumarada Timmakka Nerale Yojana, and she was given so many awards by the government because she was worthy of getting the award. So some of the awards are Nadoja Award, Kannada University of Hampi has given that. Next it is Karnataka Rajyotsava Award. Next, Indira Priyadarshini Vriksha Mitra Award. Then Parisara Ratna Award. Then Salumarada Timmakka, she is a role model for all of us to conserve the forest, to conserve environment. Okay, she was lovable towards the trees. She loved the trees as her own children. Understood? So I I think so only this topic is given in your syllabus, that is forest. Other than that, so what is that, the renewable, non-renewable resources, solar energy, soil, all that is not there in your syllabus. Only this syllabus is there in this lesson. Natural resource lesson. In this lesson, natural resources, only forest is there. Okay. What is a forest? Forest, it is nothing but a vast area thickly covered with varieties of trees. Okay. It is the home for different animals, birds, insects. Okay. It is providing us with so many advantages, benefits, like it is providing shelter for so many animals, for humans also, and so many herbals, medicinal plant. All the medicinal plants are to be found in the forest, and so forest is a valuable natural resources. Understood? So so it is your duty that you should not cut the trees. You should plant the trees. Ask your parents to plant the trees nearby your houses. Don't cut the trees. Okay. So Salumarada Timmaka, she was proudly called as the Vrikshamate. Okay. And now they were having so many movements, social movements also was there regarding that. One among them, that is Panduranga Hegade. Panduranga Hegade, he initiated Appiko movement. Appiko means what? In Kannada, Appiko means what? Appiko means, what is it Appiko? You will put like this, is it? You will hug like this, hugging. Appiko, hugging. So, Appiko movement was started by Panduranga Hegade. Okay, to prevent deforestation. It doesn't want the trees to be cut out. Okay, so that deforestation, to prevent the deforestation, he initiated, that is the Appiko movement. He hugged the trees by not allowing the government or the people to cut the trees. Understood? In Western Ghats. Okay. Next it is in Kerala also they were having, that is Silent Valley movement. And next you have the Chipko movement. Chipko is also same thing like hugging only. In Hindi it is called Chipko. Okay, Chipko. Chipko means attaching. So if you see in the village, women what they did, when the people, government people came to cut the trees, what they did, they hugged the trees. So that the people, those who came to cut the trees, they did not cut the trees. They stopped cutting the trees. Chipko. The Chipko means they are hugging and standing with the trees. Each and every tree was hugged by each and every woman. So they did not cut the trees. That was also one of the movement. Appiko movement, Silent Valley movement, then Save Forest, the Jungle Bachao movement, then Chipko movement. All this movement took place for to prevent deforestation of trees. Understood, children? So that is what I am telling. Forest is a valuable natural resources. Forest has to be planted. It should not be cut down. We should grow more and more trees, because trees gives us oxygen. We get so many medicinal things out of trees. Okay, it is stopping soil erosion also. Understood? So many benefits we are having through forest. So that is the reason why we should preserve the forest. Understood, children? So this is a small lesson of that. So natural resources. I will be sending you the notes of this lesson today itself. You copy the notes and study that lesson. Whatever lessons I am sending you, you write down in order. Understood? In order you write down the notes. Previously I have taken you the lesson that is living longer and healthier. Living longer and healthier. For that lesson I will be sending you the notes today. And one more, that is the world of growing knowledge. That lesson notes already I have given you. Understood? Then community and family is taken from the beginning. That lesson you don't read that lesson. Okay? That lesson is out of your syllabus. Understood, children? So only this, whatever I am starting regularly, I will be telling you whether it is from this book or the other book. Okay, children? Don't get confused. If you have any confusion, you can ask me, then I will give you the answer. Isn't children? You copy the notes. Okay? Thank you children.